Hey Taurus, I hope you're all doing amazing. My name is Sarah and this is my channel, Serendipity Astrology. I'm doing a general tarot card reading for May 2022. Wow, we're moving into May. Wow, you guys have Jupiter moving into your 12th house. That's going to have a lot to do with endings, healings, your karma. I feel like you guys are going to be, you're going to be having a lot going on, but I feel like May is going to be a more fun time for you guys. I feel like I said that in your last reading. Oh, I wanted to announce that I'm doing a tarot deck giveaway. I'm going to be giving away the Spirit Animal Oracle deck. If you just want to, make sure you're subscribed and leave a comment that says Spirit Animal Oracle. And I will be announcing the winner of this in a separate video at the end of May. I'm going to be paying for the shipping, so I'm going to have the winner email me directly and just give me their address, and I will ship this out to you for free. All right, let's get into your reading, shall we? Okay. Let's give these a good shuffle. Yeah, I really do feel like May is going to open up for you guys. Especially with you, there's going to be a lot of endings for you guys. I feel like they're emotional endings though. Like it's things that you've been kind of carrying with you, maybe past hurts, past traumas. I feel like those are going to be getting settled and just kind of like you're going to come to a new place mentally with them. You're also going to be willing to take newer actions and go towards different things. That's really what I'm feeling for you guys in the month of May. I'm going to be doing a row of past, present, future, if you're new to my channel. Six of Cups. Two of Swords. Ace of Swords. Five of Pentacles. The Hierophant. Hierophant reminds me of your energy, guys. And the Empress. Okay. All right, so this first row, which represents the past, we have the Six of Cups, followed by the Two of Swords. That Six of Cups, I do feel a nostalgic energy for you guys. I feel like you've been kind of going over your relationships, what has worked, what hasn't worked, like the kind of person that you are and what has worked and what hasn't worked, and kind of purifying that. I feel like these white flowers are talking about purity. It's like you're purifying those memories, maybe to be something more productive and more of a creative energy than what they were originally. I also have the Two of Swords here. I do feel like this is a time where you guys don't quite know everything, and it could be a bothersome time for you guys. Not knowing the outcome of something can be troubling, but that means that was a time of you letting go. I also feel like a lot of you are coming to a greater understanding of who is on your side as opposed to who is not, who your friends are. And I felt like that with Jupiter and Neptune and Pisces for you guys in your 11th house, especially your friends. You're reevaluating what friends mean to you. And I feel like you're just kind of narrowing down the pool of people that you'll interact with just because you want more quality and substance. Just people that really support you around instead of people that, kind of weigh you down or drag you down or might be into things that you're really not into that aren't very helpful. You have the Wombat spirit, be at home. I feel like a lot of you were spending more time at home. Maybe you were kind of going over your house trying to make it, or your apartment, just trying to make it a more cozy environment for you. Kind of change up your surroundings a little bit just so you felt more comfortable. You know, I feel like people do that more when they're going through something that's uncomfortable. It's the environment that you can control. So you want to freshen it up and make it feel like it's something more comfortable. So I feel like a lot of you were doing that, like making this more comfortable for yourself. You have the solar light upgrade, solar plexus chakra, inner fire, and willpower. Aries had this card as well. That is interesting. Yeah, you've been working on your inner fire, and like it's taken a lot of willpower to make it through this time of like not knowing what's been going on. You know, that's a very like hard energy to feel, to be around, to be a part of. And I feel like you've made the best of it. And it's like in that time, you've had more time to reconnect with yourself and just kind of get used to your own energy again, if that makes any sense. All right. King of Swords. Yeah. Cutting people out of your life that no longer served you. And I feel like you guys were getting more control over like that mental chatter. Like anything that was really like unsettling. Also the Two of Pentacles. Kind of teetering back and forth between two worlds. Like you're still in the past, but you want to be in the future. Really feel like that's something that you guys have had to, like you're not the best with the in-between, you know, but I feel like you've kind of just had to work on it. It's something that you've been forced to deal with. We've all been forced to deal with many things, and I think that's one of the things that you guys have been forced to deal with, being in between two places. You have the Five of Wands, just like Aries did. Wow, you guys have a similar journey going on at the same time, almost. Some of you might be romantically involved, but this feels like an end to inner conflict. Fives are all about change, and the Wands are like, I know it's not a mental energy, it's more of like a physical, like, you know, a fighting energy, but I feel like this is more on the mental plane for you guys. It's more of like an internal struggle with, you know, kind of dealing with being in between two places, not being able to see where things are going on. But I feel like you've been able to reach up and harness that fire within you. All right, we're moving on to the next row, which is the present. We have the Ace of Swords followed by the Five of Pentacles. I feel like a lot of you have more mental clarity than you've had, but I feel like this Ace of Swords is like a defeat over this Five of Pentacles feeling. Or I feel like you guys have moved past feeling like, you know, things just aren't happening for you. And I feel like you're in a place where you understand where things are going to happen when they're supposed to. Like there's a divine order to things that you just can't see right now, and you have to be okay with it. And I do feel like you guys have overcome that. Like you're in a better place mentally than you were, especially in May. You know, things will be opening up more. Like there's a lot more opportunities. Well, at least if you're in, well, there will still be opportunities, but if you're on the in the northern hemisphere, this is like spring. Spring will be sprung. You get the Dove Spirit. Be peace. Yeah, I feel like peace is washing over you guys. Like there's a certain level of acceptance, and like that you've moved on from this energy. Like it's not something that's hovering over you anymore, that's kind of dragging you down. It's not something that you're kind of like even entertaining anymore. You have the supermoon, emotions running high. I just feel like you guys are going to be having more fun this month. And this might be a little bit of an emotional time, especially with, you know, there being so many planets in Aries for you guys. But this will be a time of more endings for you. But I feel like they're internal, like, feelings endings. You know, so you might be having more emotions about things than you've had in a long time. But the point is, once you feel those emotions and you sit with them, they can wash away. They can, like, they don't have to sting anymore. They don't have to hurt you. They can just be something that you've learned from and grown from, and you see them for what they are. The Nine of Cups. And Temperance. Yeah, emotional balance. Feeling emotional balance. Feeling proud of yourself. There's a sense of accomplishment here for what you've achieved and what you've gone through. You've been through quite an awful lot, guys. And this is a time where you should be patting yourself on the back and really, like, you know, like giving yourself like a, you know what? You've done a great job. Like, just honoring yourself, telling yourself that you've done great, because you really have. You've made it through quite a bit. All right, let's see. Nine of Cups. That's the universe saying, I meant what I said. You should be very proud of yourself. There's a certain level of accomplishment that you've reached. You know what? Absolutely. All right, so we're moving on to this final row, which represents a possible future. We have the Hierophant, followed by the Empress. I feel like the springtime is going to be a significant time for you. Venus is your ruling planet. And the Empress, that represents divine Venus. I feel like you connecting back with your heart and connecting back with your values is something that you've been working towards. Like, you might not have known what you wanted for a while, but I feel like you're feeling more structure and balance in your life. These pillars, to me, speak of strength, and I feel like you're feeling stronger than you ever have, even though there's still some things that are happening for you, possibly, that, you know, are out of your control. But, like, you've learned to let go in a certain, like, way and just kind of focus on what makes you happy. You know, focus on, like, your emotional stability, your emotional well-being. You know, and that it doesn't have to be hinged on someone else being there or being a part of it. That's something that you hold on your own. The Parrot Spirit, watch your words. Might be a good idea just to be careful of, like, the things that you're saying to yourself. Okay? I feel like we're in a place where we're creating a lot more than we realize, and you being more aware of, like, any self-deprecating, like, chatter, like stuff that you say, like putting yourself down or putting down a situation, or possibly, like, you know, maybe looking at things from a more positive place and communicating that more often, like having a more hopeful outlook will just bring more into the picture for you at this time. You have the Temple of Truth, throat chakra, authenticity, and self-expression. Yeah, you're learning what things you've said and done that have really helped you and what hasn't helped you. And you guys are learning to express yourselves on a greater level than you have. I really feel like there's going to be a lot more fun and good times in your future. You got the Five of Wands again. Still moving past that internal, like, mental struggle sometimes. That can pop up for you every once in a while. But it's something that you're meant to recognize and then work past. And the Queen of Pentacles popped out. It's a very nurturing energy. This feels like you're working on your foundation. You know, I also feel like a lot of you you're kind of spending more time paying more attention to something that you're working on or towards that can create something new in your life, like a new path, a new journey, like a new business almost. Like I just see her holding on to that pentacle, and like there's just this level of, it's like she's trying to cultivate it. She's trying to see what it needs, kind of like feel into what it needs. I feel like that's what you are all doing. You have the King of Pentacles. That's divine counterparts. You might be calling in your queen or your king at this time. You are an earth energy. Pentacles are earth energy. This could definitely represent you and someone else. Your energy has changed significantly from last year, the last couple years. And I feel like you're all in a different space. So you're calling in people with different energy. This might be someone that you've been meant to call in for a long time. You had to be in the right place mentally to get there, to match their energy so they could be drawn into you. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Remember to leave a comment and subscribe if you'd like to be entered into the drawing for the Spirit Animal Oracle deck. Thank you again for watching. I'll see you all again soon, okay? Bye.